You've been bugging all day, bro. Who's better, Big or Pac?
Pac's way better than Big, bro.
How? Big is a way better spitter than
He's
him.
not a better spitter than Pac, bro. Pac got way more content.
I didn't ask you about content. Who's better, LeBron or MJ?
Jordan, that's not even a question, bro.
It is a question.
It's not.
It's LeBron, bro. He's the GOAT.
The GOAT at what? Failing?
Oh, you're funny. Who's better, Prince or...
Listen, if you subscribe for the $39.99, I will show ball sack. That's all I'm saying.
Welcome to the Ohh Wells World podcast. I want to thank everybody for showing up and hollering at your boy. It's your boy Ronello. Well, we got Kane and said what?
I don't want to give you that. I'm that far. You maybe sit over here.
And we got, as always, we got my man Els behind the cam. Say what up one time.
Yeah.
And we got a very special guest, my guy, the House of Juice himself, Mr. Dutch. Ooh, what's going on?
Niggas being mad light skinned because the camera's on.
He's light skinned. It's funny.
said,
We know him in real life.
Nigga said, what's
That's the way people get to see me, bro.
That's a fact.
Like Vlad.
He's like, yeah, man. So,
So tell us how you feel, man.
tell me about the color below.
No,
like a color.
what we're not going to do is DJ Vlad and ask you some real questions.
Nigga said, how did you know that?
We're gonna keep it
Said,
light.
it's all public documents. I just looked it up. it's all public record.
Nah, he'll dead ass tell you like I didn't get anybody indicted. I didn't indict anybody. Like yes, you
I
did.
can't stand that nigga, son. Fuck
No,
that
what's the
nigga.
name? What's the name? Probably got the most official interview.
Ooh.
My son Pee Wee Longway.
Yeah.
Nigga.
That's what we
I
were
ain't
just
watched
talking.
I ain't watched his interview. I watched Lil Bibby's interview the other day on Juice World, and I had to shut that shit up.
Yeah, he's about to start
That nigga had me
crying.
tight. Fuck that.
What's the name though? The nigga was saying like, oh you crib? He said, nah, man, I just like the color blue. I just like the color blue.
Yeah.
He said it's a nice color and was cheesing.
So, when you were a younger man, you were selling drugs. He was like,
Nah, man, I was in school. He said, I went to school.
So Dutch man, I want to thank you for coming on. I know you kind of mad at me because you were supposed to be on here about 8 months ago.
First episode type shit.
Dutch, it's
He's a liar. That's a
I'm a
blatant
liar.
liar. That's a bold-faced
Oh
liar.
my god.
Oh,
Cool,
talk about
sorry.
it.
Better late than Thank you.
let's talk about this recent surge of dirt bikes that's been in the 518 community, and let's talk about your love for that.
Yo, it's great, yo. It's really great for like certain people like myself and others.
Yeah,
You
how's
feel me?
the...
Oh, excuse me, I'm not famous, sir.
All right, so
I'm
how about...
with you?
Let's frame it like this. So how is the, dirt bike / motorcycle / quad community in the 518? Like, is everyone together or is it fractured? Are there, separate groups? Do people not, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean, shit. You kind of say a lot. They be looking for them peoples on them bikes and shit. But really, my nigga, everyone really know each other. You feel me? There ain't really no beef or no shit like that. That shit that happened the other day, I'm pretty sure shocked everyone in this area that rides bikes.
no, I don't even know what happened.
Yeah,
Boy, that shit is crazy. I mean, I don't really know too much of the full story, but like what was like, I've heard bits and pieces. But from what I understand, young kid, 16-year-old kid, got his bike for sale out of like Stillwater or Albany or something like that. Okay. Kid out here offers him like way more than what the bike's worth to bring him the bike.
You brought out here and robbed them
Type shit. Came out here with like his dad. The kid tried to like test ride the bike. I guess they felt funny off rip. You feel me? And like the kid tried to rob the bike or some shit like that. Pops like stopped it from happening, but in the scuffle somehow the young kid got stabbed in his ear. But mind you, this is also another young kid. It's not like these were like grown men trying to rob this kid.
Which kid got stabbed in the ear? The kid whose bike it was, or the robber?
The little white boy got stabbed in the ear. The one that was selling the bike. Yeah, facts, which makes the dynamic
worse.
It makes the dynamic look way worse than what it really is.
I mean, but that's honestly that ain't nothing new when it comes to the bike shit.
Yo,
Like motherfuckers trying to pull up and rob you.
Yeah,
bikes
that's
get
not a
stolen every
local
day,
thing.
but I mean, that's different. I ain't gonna like shit like that.
like
happen-
the
shit-
violence part. You mean?
Yeah, like usually you hear like some shit like that happening, and it's like a nigga that know how to ride. Son
Rolled
bring his
off.
bike, get off the truck.
Yeah.
I get on the bike, I dip.
Yeah.
Now it's a Facebook ad. Oh,
You see this bike?
so yeah, you see my bike. Not son tried to steal my bike and then put a blade in my ear. You feel me? Which is like crazy. And I know a lot of people in the area that heard about that, and no one anyone stands behind that. That shit is corny. That shit is
Well,
crazy.
yeah, no, I wouldn't expect anyone to be like, yeah, he should have robbed him. Like, no
I
one's
mean,
gonna say.
that shit is crazy, man. But at the same time, like I said, I get it from the other kids' point of view too. Them shits are expensive. You know, it is a growing popular thing. Everyone wants to ride a dirt bike. You know what I mean? Not everyone can afford a dirt bike.
Trying to come up.
So yeah, he might have been trying to come up. And there's other ways that you can do that. And there's people in the bike community like myself and others that can help little niggas.
Bro, you got
get on
niggas
they
that'll
shit,
you
feel
got
me?
niggas that'll just
I put
let you
together
ride
bikes
their
daily.
bike.
That too. I mean, people do
You know what I
that
mean?
all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I literally put together bikes daily. I sell bikes. I fix bikes all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's literally what I do.
And
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
like he's trying to say, like basically he's like, yo, like if you really can't afford a bike, like there's someone that could find a
Bro,
bike.
there's
for
ways
you.
to get that shit done. You know what I mean?
You ever ride an Ohh?
Like once or twice. Honestly, now that the shit is more popular, I'm starting to get back into it. For a while, like, you know what I mean, I got out of the habit of doing it, the sport of doing it, because it wasn't really too many people doing it.
Nah, you can really can't hit the street. Well, I ain't gonna friend
It's
Ohh.
like, nah, he'll have 4 fully built bikes for a year and
Just
never ride
sitting.
them. Like, why are you?
Sitting, facts.
But what about people's little brother, to Bell's little brother? They starting to make that shit real popular. So
Shout out to Mel South. Shout out
to
Trayton.
them. Yeah, shout out JDI and Meathead and all them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They making that shit really popular.
I gotta
now,
come
yeah.
down to Ohh, man. New course be popping
Nah,
in
they
the
be out there all the
summertime.
time.
Yeah, to Mel
I'm a
little
working
brothers.
ass nigga. I be, you know what I mean? I
Like
got-
the
yo,
little-
I'm building some shit right now.
The young boy who wheelied through Price Chopper out here.
Yeah.
That's Tamel's little brother.
The one that was here the other week.
Yeah, that's his little brother. So it's like that's the type of shit that they get into. You know what I'm saying? And Dutch is like was one of them niggas, but he just don't be coming outside.
I gotta be busy. I gotta
Just be having mad bikes in the back, just having them. Well, you want that? Go ahead.
sell it to you.
Sell it
Cheap.
to you.
Right now, should be beautiful. That's what I do.
It's really funny seeing there's so many niggas that got fucking House of Juice bikes.
Facts.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a
and
lot
I
of
just-
niggas in the juice and in the hood that done bought a bike off Dutch that's still running. Niggas don't be changing they oil, tires, brakes, chains.
None of that
Shit's still
shit.
running. House of Juice, you know what I'm saying?
That's juice.
Facts.
Niggas don't want to blow their engines up, man. Better change that motherfucker oil.
Listen, I done blew an engine.
So when did you start fucking with bikes? Like, what was your start into
Oh
it?
my god, I had a white
So back when I was 13, I robbed this kid. I stabbed him in the ear.
we definitely used to steal bikes back in the day though. But nah, son, like I would say like maybe like 12, my cousin Nick tried to put me on a bike and I crashed that shit into a house. OD crashed into a crib, broke the siding. Wasn't my bike, it definitely wasn't his bike. It was bad.
Somebody's bike.
But yeah, we used to ride bikes through the hood all the time. 3-wheelers, automatic bikes. You know what I mean? It's definitely a set of older people that like, you know what I mean, rode bikes before all this bike life shit started going on in the area. So.
That's good. You think so now that it's getting more popular, probably more. You think it's because like rap and shit? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't
Like niggas saying.
I mean, Meek Mill and them niggas, yeah, but they been lit, bro. Like,
Well,
they've been lit
out
since
in
like
Philly,
the 90s,
yeah,
like
that,
Philly,
yeah, but like
and
you
the
know,
Bronx
people
and all
seeing-
that shit, like
what I'm
Rough
saying,
Riders
people seeing
and
that
shit.
shit in the videos. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely nice to see it resurface. Facts.
Because I definitely remember like being younger, being a little kid, and like you're saying, like the '90s, bikes being especially.
Well, they used to have shit out here. Jaber Road Park used to be wild flooded with bikes. Cars with like hydraulics and shit.
Right.
It was definitely a scene for that shit. Like,
I remember going back in high school, going to the like the races and shit.
Yep. Yeah.
I would say them racist shits like never died. I'm not really too into that, but I know some people.
Nah, it died out
That-
from what it was. You know what I mean?
Where would they be at? Where would the races be at?
Depending wherever. Like
They
I
be having
know
wild meetups. Like
Fucking
that shit's
Washington
wild
Ave.
lucrative.
that strip they used to race on.
Yeah, the
They used to
Washington
burn
Ave,
that shit up
New
crazy.
Corner up there.
Oh, like in
You can see the
Ohh.
tire marks on the fucking
Still, yeah.
by cross gates and shit.
Because there's a certain light where it's from light to light. It's
a quarter mile.
flat. Yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah, I
Perfect quarter
probably
mile.
out there by, like you said, out by Washington Ave Extension.
Oh yeah, that's where it is, right?
Yeah.
You know, from New Corner to fucking Cross Gates, there's
Yeah, a
certain
few
lights.
strips. Yeah.
That's a nice.
And
that's a
you know
nice
how
too.
like there's that side road,
Yeah.
So niggas
That
would park
little-
up on the side
yeah.
and watch the races. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then it got too hot You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a nice little stretch of land to be just.
It's like a
you
little
know,
quarter mile.
but then like they would move other places as well when the cops would come. You know what I'm saying?
They be doing it right over here.
Yeah, sometimes they be right there. Yeah, right by Home Depot.
Yep.
But like, to be honest, it's just not the same. Like I remember, it was so fun running from cops. You know what I mean?
No.
No.
Only
Please,
dip.
I think like after, I think like after the fact you can reminisce about it. You know what I mean? But like in the midst of it, you fucking. I think you're too focused on trying to get the fuck away.
I only dipped from a cop
Yeah.
once in the car. Me and Kent. Kent was driving.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
That
Kent
ass.
was driving.
Kent was driving, nigga. We got out of there.
Yeah.
Got out of beep, beep, beep. We parked and started walking. That was it.
Never get that lucky.
There
I
was
done
a
tried
few
to pull the
times.
driver.
Bro, that was the only time I ever did that shit and it worked, and that was it. That's the only time I ever tried too.
Yo, it was a clip on Facebook. The motherfucker was driving a car and shit got caught like on a ring or something. The nigga was driving a car, jumped out the car, and start walking, and you see the police like run up, pull up, and run up on the car.
Yeah, like walking next to the building and shit.
Yeah, that shit.
He got away.
Yeah,
They didn't
Nice.
see him because like
Nice.
it was dark. He
Could
just
never
like
get that
hopped
fucking
out.
lucky. Never.
Never. I'm
Never.
fat. I'm falling out and
never.
breaking.
You ever
my
made
leg.
it? You ever made it from the
Mild
cops?
socially, like.
bro. The way he
stand out.
got up, the way son got up was just crazy. Like
Yeah,
nothing
he's
like.
word. He's perfect. Like he's done that a lot. Like he's been trained.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what you're
That nigga
doing,
rolled up
buddy.
the car at 100. That shit.
That
was
nigga is an assassin.
That nigga is- Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Like,
Nigga is 100% 007 something, nigga.
Right.
That nigga's too
Speaking
fucking
of-
smooth.
Did you see? There's a trailer for on fucking Amazon Prime. Fucking Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
He's
Playing
in a
that
Tom
That
shit
Clancy
look good.
shit. Does
I ain't gonna
so,
front the part
Tom
where the
Clancy's
nigga,
that nigga though, right? He that
he
his
wrote his
author.
books, Yeah.
Right, man.
he was no, what was that, Rainbow?
Your Rainbow
Yeah.
Six games are based off of his
and
books.
what's the shit? The other shit that's on Amazon.
Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan. I ain't start that. I heard it was good though.
Nah, but
Splinter Cell
so
and
is
all that shit.
Splinter Cell, that was a big one.
Splinter Cell.
That was
yeah.
a good one too.
Splinter Cell was that game. Boy.
Yeah,
That shit was fire.
that's
That's
a
just
fact.
crazy.
That's a fact.
There's the other one too. Actually, that is
Metal
Jack-
Gear Solid.
No. I'm thinking of like
Is
the
that
old-
Tom? That's
Nah, that ain't Tom
Okay.
Clancy.
there's like a
was a
whole
good-
string
that was
of
a good game,
older
though.
movies like
Oh yeah,
Some
with
Raw
Thomas.
Fields.
With I about to say Tom Ford, Harrison Ford.
Yep, yeah.
It's basically Jack Ryan movies.
Those are Jack Ryan movies.
because
yeah.
that shit
Jack
fucked me up.
Ryan.
I'm watching and he calling a nigga Jack Ryan, and I'm like,
Yeah, so he played Jack Ryan. Ben Affleck played Jack Ryan in.
so did the other dude.
Fears.
It was some of what was the other one though?
Oh,
Not
shit.
Hunt for Red October.
Some of Our Fears was in too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Hunt for Red.
That was a good movie,
October.
too.
Red October. There's a few.
Yeah.
Of them. There's there's a movie. So I didn't know that. So I thought that Some of Our Fears was just a movie.
Regular
Like,
shit,
Yeah,
that's
facts.
It was just a movie. You know what I'm saying?
It's
No,
not?
There's that's
a series.
Yeah, there's
a
like more
series.
than one movie in that series.
Yeah,
Like so, there's a sequel or prequel to that movie or some shit. Yeah, I didn't know.
because
that.
it's all you got to think about. It's all books.
Yeah,
I didn't. Well, no,
yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, so Tom Clancy's he's an author. He writes like
Spy, like war, like
fiction.
Yeah.
but it's like fucking military like like spy shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying basically. And so like Rainbow Six is a game that they based off of a book series that he made, where basically they brought one like the best fucking special forces person from each country and they called it fucking Rainbow Six because it was like 6 or however many people from different countries, so it was like a rainbow coalition type shit.
Yeah. Was it fire? I didn't play Rainbow Six.
yeah, hell yeah.
There's mad Rainbow Six names.
It's
That
a
shit's-
new author out though.
shit's
That nigga's dead ass like the next Tom Clancy nigga named Jack Carr.
Jack Carr.
He got like these books that are crazy. I've been listening to them shits.
But yeah, nah. Did you guys see that trailer though?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit looks crazy.
It was look good.
The fire shit is when Sun sets the car on fire
And then
he
gets in.
it, nigga. I'm like,
I was watching shit, and my girl's just sitting there not watching. I was like, "That's so gangster."
Nigga, I started panicking seeing that shit. I was like, oh, this nigga's wilding.
That nigga set the car on fire, then got in there. So like,
and was like, "What's going on?"
Shout out Laura London too, man. She's in there.
Oh word.
that's his wife that gets killed, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Yo, did you see Pop Smokes in the movie?
Yeah, I saw you post that. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that they
brother's
actually
been talking
made
about
the
that
movie.
shit
I
for so
thought it was just the audition that came out.
It's just some Chinese nigga. That's
I didn't know that was the actual movie. That's crazy.
My son,
I said, oh shit.
Eddie Chung or some shit like that.
Eddie Wong.
Eddie
yeah.
Wong
Yeah,
wrote it and
he's-
directed it.
He's the chef nigga. That's
Yeah.
super. Yeah, he's cool.
He put that shit together. I fuck with son.
Yeah, and then who's the basketball player? Because he looks mighty familiar.
I don't know.
Or
He
do
does.
all Asians look alike?
Jeremy Lin.
Is it Jeremy Lin?
He kind of look like what's the nigga? He look like China Mac a little bit.
No.
Oh my God,
a little
yo,
bit.
you
Nah,
are
he does,
racist.
bro. I'm
no.
dead ass. He does.
Either that or Jin. I don't know.
Now, what's the other
Too
nigga?
long. Yo, that nigga's racist.
No, what about
He
son
said,
from,
"You go learn Chinese." Shoo long, Am I gonna get? That's word. Like I don't think
Oh, that was son from 106 in Park, right? Jim?
Yeah. Yo,
Style
speaking of
Friday.
106, yo, I was watching the Blind Fury battles.
I see the same.
He
shit.
was so
Yo,
nice.
I was just talking about this nigga.
Nigga was so nice.
He was so
How
nice.
do you flame a nigga's appearance you can't see?
You can't even
I'm
see.
tight, he fried Moon. 'Cause I
Yeah,
liked it.
yo, that was his
Yo, I
shit.
liked
was,
it,
man,
Moon.
fuck
He
that
did
nigga.
him
He did him
Fried
dirt
Moon.
with Gert. Fuck Moon. Fried that nigga.
Fry
Tight, he
Moon.
did him
Called him
dirty,
by his
son.
real name too.
Wilds him up.
Right? Did he call him by his?
Fried him. Oh well.
And and Blind Fury was talking wild gangster, bro.
Facts.
Talking about smacking niggas.
Facts.
Nigga was stacking. OD.
Oh, I didn't got my sunglasses. I was
Boy,
gonna put them on and be
was-
like, said a smack.
Blind Fury's Facebook is like he's just like no sunglasses, just mad
Just
eye.
rapping.
Mad eyes, just
Yeah,
dead.
Just rapping. He was rapping his ass off.
Just dead eyes.
sunken eye sockets.
Yo, you
That
niggas
is that what it
ain't-
is?
And blunts.
This nigga smoking blunts out of his eye sockets.
Niggas blowing smoke out them shit.
No funny shit. Do you remember in high school that black girl with the eyes that was inside?
Yo. All right, let's get to
No.
let's get to some topics.
Do you remember that
Let's
though?
get to some topics.
Listen, cause niggas thought listen.
get to
Niggas
some
thought she was
topics.
blind. She wasn't
Nigga
blind.
said, listen, Linda, listen.
Let's get to some topics.
She wasn't blind, boy.
Can we talk about some topics?
Boy, nigga. So Brandon, shout out to Brandon Saburo. Nigga told me he was like, nigga said he walked in the building mad zooted from, the fucking A wing, the ramp. That with the doors right there. Yeah,
Cane in
so
his back.
he walked in that. Right, yeah, he walked in those doors, and then he said he walked in and seen her look around. She didn't see him. You know what I'm saying? And then she picked up her stick and just started sprinting. Like that's what he said.
I think he was just high.
Maybe that's a possibility, but
Where
that's
did she
a lot.
sprint to?
Up the ramp. I don't know, bro. I wasn't there. This is a third party, fourth party story, boy. Listen.
Telephone.
Telephone. Oh,
Call a friend.
And this story was from, granted, like 15 years ago. Like, how old are we?
That shit stuck with son. Nah, that might be true.
That's the truth.
That might be true.
That's the truth. That shit stuck to my soul.
That shit was like 20 years ago. He
Remember
alright.
that
I
shit.
believe that because
see
she
her
used
hand
to,
for right
she
now
used
and
to
look at her
smack
twice.
niggas' ankles if they wouldn't get out her way. I remember that. She never did.
Facts.
But she used to pop people.
She never.
Wow.
I said she never did it to me, but I heard she did. I heard she used to be
I
bugging
seen
on
her do
niggas.
it. I seen her.
Word. I heard her get like mad. Like, excuse me. Like, oh.
She definitely had an old lady voice
Like,
too.
damn, my bad.
We gonna get fried.
How
for
old do
this.
you think she was?
Huh?
Was she our age?
She did look older.
That's what I'm saying. She had an older lady voice.
Facts.
Diploma,
Yo, you hear that
Niggas that really ain't
they trying to say Albert Pujols is older than what he actually is.
Really?
That I'm like that kind of makes him even more of the goat. Like,
Why?
First off,
they trying to say because
He's about to retire, ain't he? Ain't this his
I
last
never
year
really
now?
liked him just because his last name is just weird.
Full horse.
Pujols.
They trying to say that nigga
I've
is
heard a lot
44.
of listen. I've heard a lot of Hispanic last names that he's the only Pujols I've ever heard of.
Full horse. Yo, can we talk about how soft society is now, bro?
That's what I'm trying to get
The
to.
Mr. Potato Head shit you want to talk about?
Bro.
About that.
That
That's
shit,
weird.
yo. So let me say this: I got gay sisters, right? So I get it. You know what I mean? Like if you want to be called here, or whatever. Like, but you gotta understand that not everyone
everyone's gonna
thinks
do
like
it.
that, and not everyone's as sensitive to that, right? So it's like if I mistakenly call you he because I've known you your whole life as a he, it's like
That's my
like
my
my
point
bad,
too.
bro. Like
Yeah.
I didn't. You know what I mean?
So that's
Don't
my
take it no
point.
type
Like
of way, but Mr. Potato Head's fucking Mr. Potato Head. He identifies as a he, and his name as a Mister.
Right.
And
What the fuck
there's
we
a
gonna do?
Mrs.
Get rid of Mr. and Misters?
Why don't they just
shit
make a
like
new
that?
one? Just Potato Head.
Just potato. Like make that a whole new thing.
Yeah.
Like with Toy Story 7 and shit, right?
Yeah,
Like,
right. Where new Toy Story.
Bro, you can't.
This is
you-
our son.
I'm
or-
glad. I'm glad Toy
This
Story
is-
isn't coming back.
I literally just got Disney Plus and shit, and they're just like, I'm showing my kids this shit, and now they're fucking with shit. And I'm like, why did I
Yep,
even
they just
fucking
took
pay for
off
this shit?
So here's
the
shit.
Aristocrats. They took
these
off.
the Aristocats, bro.
They canceled that shit because of the Chinese cat.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's because
It's
you
a
got,
Siamese cat,
you got
right?
all these bitch ass people.
Where's
that are
Siam?
becoming
Where's
obsessed.
Siam? Do you know what Siam is?
Bro, Dr. Seuss. They're canceling. Like they're done publishing Dr.
Why?
Seuss books because of the books because of their depiction of.
Oh, because it said one bitch, two bitch, red bitch, two bitch.
I wish that would be fucking
nah.
dope.
Little bitch.
Now what? Why they cancel him?
Because
green eggs and ham.
hold on, I got a sound clip.
Oh, Sam, I am.
Sam I Am. That's a movie too, right?
I Am Sam.
I Am Sam. That movie is dumb.
That
sad.
shit is crazy as
That
hell,
shit had me
nigga.
crying, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I watched that show on a plane, almost cried.
Wasn't he like a retard?
Facts.
And then he was raising a daughter.
You
like,
can't say that no more. You know that?
No, but I said it. He was. I didn't say he was.
You can't say retarded no more.
That nigga
I didn't
was
say
hard.
retarded.
This is how.
I said a retarded.
The African island of Yurka, and you can see the caricature of the two African men who, I mean, they're not only drawn in caricature, but they're made to look a lot like the bird, which further makes a connection between them and animals.
The latest round of a racial reckoning is now reaching into children's literature involving the world-famous Dr. Seuss. The organization that controls his legacy has decided to stop publishing
I'm saying,
6 of the author's books because of
why.
racist and insensitive imagery. Paula Tutman went looking for some perspective on a decision that has plenty of people talking.
And the thing that I saw on Mulberry Street has a Chinaman who eats with sticks.
Professor Philip Nell could be considered a Seussologist.
How is that racist?
Well known in academia and
Chopsticks
considered
are
a go-to
staple in Asian
expert.
restaurants.
A professor of literature at
I thought the
Kansas
same
State
thing.
University. He's been writing about racism.
Yeah, that's
This guy
Hold on. 1 second. That nigga was Asian or white?
Wait.
I'm gonna be 100, bro. I'm tired of white people deciding on what's racist to other people.
Facts.
No,
Like,
but
you know what I
that's
mean?
What
Like-
it is too.
OD, that too.
Because
Like,
what Chinese person was like, oh, the aristocrats
Right.
is so wrong.
But you got a lot of white
seen
people
the
that are
Jeep
trying to
Cherokee
tell
shit?
what other people should be offended by. It's like,
wow,
yo,
that's
go
a great
sit the fuck
quote.
down.
That's from a white guy.
Fuck you. I'm not white.
I'm not white.
That's a fact.
Just a little bit.
But that's a
Just
fact.
my
though.
dad.
Just my dad.
That's my dad.
Nah.
Who was a white guy. Come on, it all goes back.
Yeah, it all goes
It all
back.
ties
yeah,
back to
yeah.
the white man.
To the white man making the light skinned man who told the white man he can't be racist. All right, nah, but you're right though. But see, that's what it really. It's always white people like, I'm so offended because you're offending black people, and black people like, what are you talking about?
Like, nigga, I do
Like, that
not
happens a lot.
care.
Yeah, like I haven't like so did the National Association of Asian People
Asian American Association or whatever the fuck.
word. I know they got one, but there's a different setup of letters. Did their fucking National Association of their people come out and like we don't fuck with Dr. Seuss because of this racist shit he did back
Bro,
in
you know
1902?
what? Chinese people, Asian people was too busy getting to the bag to give a fuck about.
That's why they
anything.
taking over. They probably like, since they're in power now, they're like, nah, we're getting rid of this shit. We're getting rid of this shit. They probably are doing it behind the scenes.
Yeah, them niggas cooking too much wonton soup and
fucking
Nigga, they don't care
shit
because
that
the
costs
Chinese
$5
food that
over
we
here
eat
for
here
50
doesn't
cents over
exist in
there.
China. Like you can't go to China, but yo, who is General
Sao.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy?
Boy got a whole chicken.
You know, you ever go into the Chinese spot while they
Stop
eating?
that shit.
No,
and
they're
see them
eating some. They're not eating
No,
that.
they're dead ass. They
Eat some
eat communal.
soup. Yeah, some
They be
soup
having
shit.
they rice don't look like the rice they give us.
Right, I'm telling
Niggas
you.
will have a whole fish on the plate sitting in front of them. Everybody's picking at the fish.
A whole fish, not the head, the eyes, still
Everything
there,
there.
just cooked, and they're just
I
eating it.
just
Yeah,
got Chinese food for the first time in a long time. You feel me?
I'm not saying it's bad. I eat like Chinese food.
I done just been eating like vegetable fried rice. Like, nigga, I can't eat that other shit from there, bro. It doesn't
I just had
taste
sushi
real,
today, so.
wild, chewy
Sushi.
shit.
Yeah, nah, there's certain,
I just think it's
certain
cat,
places.
bro.
Yeah, it might be.
Wild.
I like
fucking
hibachi
feline.
too, though.
Hibachi's
Actually, my
nice.
drip.
I do.
Nah, hibachi is cool. I like hibachi. Oh, he bodied him.
He's a bitch.
Try to help.
Ichiban. You see the shit with the hibachi with the white lady sued the hibachi spot?
Why?
Because you ever seen the little doll with the kid with the pants down?
See? Another white person tight.
The nigga was spraying it on. You know they like they spray that shit in their mouth.
Yeah.
She sued him for sexual harassment. I'm dead. If you ever go to,
I know you're.
if you go to hibachi spot, they don't do that shit no more. Before they used to the sake, they used to spray the sake. They don't do that shit no more.
Spray it in your mouth with like a spray bottle.
They don't do it no more. Period.
Because they got
because
sued.
of that. Yeah.
They was driving.
And do you know what's really crazy though about Chinese food spots? Like I watched some like documentary shit where basically it's like this shit's run like there's only like two main suppliers. Like either you're like this or this.
Yeah.
For the whole country.
What?
People who supply like they're like you're saying chopsticks, fucking hot. Why you think you go to Chinese spot and all the hot sauce looks dead the fucking same shit?
Like, how you go to Brooklyn and then go to Albany and get the same Chinese
the soy sauce, all
like,
that
you know what
shit.
I'm saying? The same sauce, the same type of, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You go to Florida, get the same, like what? Because it's like there's a certain, like they set it up. They made some agreement back in like not even trying to sound racist in San Francisco when they all came over. You know what I'm saying? Because they came over on boats. Yeah. Like they always talk about like my grandfather came over here 3 generations ago on the Mayflower, not the Mayflower, but like,
what's the Asian version of the Mayflower?
No,
Mayflower.
No, but I'm saying like
Wong Sing and Chris Columbus.
I'm saying like
Plymouth Rock.
Nah, but you'd be like, like the
We ain't landed on
Italians
Plymouth Rock.
on
Plymouth
fucking
Rock
Ellis
landed
Island
on
and
us.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was in like the 20s and shit, right?
Yeah.
Or
before that, for Asians helped with the railroad. And shit
but you know what I'm saying? The same thing happened for Asian people, but on the West Coast.
No, way earlier than that.
1800s?
Yeah.
Nigga, the gold rush, they had Asians
Shit,
fucking mining gold and shit.
Bro, it's what's the original?
Asians built,
What's the original? The original Oh yeah, the opium. What's the original dynasty though?
The Ming Dynasty,
whatever that is, them
got good Chinese food, right?
niggas own mad land in California. I was just watching some shit. Like them niggas literally trace they lineage. Like these niggas be like, yeah, we the original Ling Dynasty. These niggas own wild shit in California, bro.
mad triads,
mad Honda Civic thefts.
mad. Racing for
Furious.
But wait.
racing for
I
pink
want you
slips?
to. What happened with the Chinese food? You said so. Back then, what happened? They made the
they
decision.
made an agreement like, like it's kind of like on some like you get the West Coast, we get the East Coast type shit. But I don't know how but basically it's like they have it zoned out. So like everywhere you go, bro, anywhere in the world, that like you go to the most country bumpkin place, there's a Chinese fucking restaurant.
Right.
They have it mapped out, zoned out. You know what I'm saying? Like where like you can't build a Chinese restaurant. Like you can't open it. Like they'll tell you can't open a restaurant here because such and such is right here. You got to be this far away. Like it's crazy.
That's OD.
That's OD. Yeah, and like, but it's like the main because like the suppliers of the blah 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 is just these two people.
Across the street, them niggas would be tight.
But then there's certain people like maybe like there's a lot of foot traffic. Build another one across the street to make fake fucking like fucking
competition.
rivalry. Yeah, fake competition, which will drive up sales for both of us. Which is what like a lot of like not cross gates apparently, but I've heard that like a lot of Chinese restaurants and malls, how there's always two
same people.
They're owned by the same people. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, Crossgates, them niggas started fighting.
Yeah, that video was phenomenal.
That's hilarious.
They were really scrapping in the middle of the fucking food court.
Yo, so back on canceling.
2 meat one side, 2 meat one
Nigga
side.
say you took my customer.
Get the fuck away! Get away!
Nigga, karate.
Come on, you ready? So also speaking of canceling, you see TikTok is trying to cancel Eminem.
I heard. Yeah, well, didn't he say some wild? I mean, that song.
I don't even like Eminem,
bro. Early Eminem was wild as fuck,
and they're not even. That's what I thought they were canceling. Early Eminem. It's not even that. It's the song with Rihanna, right?
Yeah, like because he said he was gonna tie her to a bed or some shit. I'm like, yo, do you not know who Eminem is?
Yeah,
Bitches like
that's
that
light.
shit.
That's light.
That ain't shit.
But hey,
he's really talked about like killing his mother and shit.
Yeah, like, but they talk about the domestic violence because they saying he's promoting domestic violence.
Yo, you ever listen to like some of these rock and roll songs?
No.
Some rock and roll songs are crazy,
bro. Like
some shit's on
Big J
Guitar
does.
Hero and shit.
That's
OG,
it.
Nigga said
Big J
Guitar Hero,
from
no,
Mayfield.
nigga.
Nah, I remember there was one. I was like, she's only 17. Like shit like that. I heard that one. Like that's an old hair band shit.
Yeah, nah. So canceling people. Let's just keep talking about who's getting canceled. Chris D'Elia's getting canceled.
Oh
Heard
yeah,
about that because he's a pedophile.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't think it's so. No,
It's like you can't even come back from allegations like that, bro.
Yeah, from straight. But so here's what I heard. Apparently he apologized and was like nothing I did. But how he apologized was fishy. Like nothing I did was illegal. So apparently the bitch he fucked was 17, but it was in Connecticut.
And it's legal there.
And the age of consent is 16.
How old is this motherfucker?
He's older than us. How old is Chris D'Elia? Like 30 something, 40 maybe.
I'd give him 40.
I give him a clean 40 at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's nasty.
He said he has a sex addiction, a sex addiction.
So you can fuck adults.
Bitches that serious, yeah.
You can fuck adults. Even if you fuck the
17-year-old
bitch that was
bitch,
18, like you're a little weird, but she's 18.
She's 18.
Or
like the age of consent in Mexico
I don't know if I could
is
fuck
like
a
13.
20-something-year-old.
A 20-year-old?
Yeah.
20, nah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just
Nigga said,
I don't think I could.
that bitch. Listen. The only 20-year-old that's getting fucked had a rough life. You know what I'm saying? That bitch been growing since she was 12. So
God damn.
she had a rough. That's the only thing.
Bro, what is wrong with you, son?
Damn.
You hung up on me last week.
That wasn't me. That was OZ.
And what did he do? I didn't even see him on the episode.
He was here.
Fucking idiot.
Be nice.
Okay. He's my friend, though.
Shout out my son. Be nice. It's happy birthday to him too. It's his birthday.
I thought you were saying be nice to.
No, I was. Yo, I read an article that said that they're about to start building a space hotel.
Yeah.
I saw
You seen that?
Yeah. By like
You think that's real?
2027 or some shit?
2027 though?
Is that what they said, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
That's like.
How the fuck we got? So if we could
Yo,
build a space
do you think
hotel,
technology is
we
moving
should
that
have
fast that
way
we're
other
just not
shit.
thinking it's moving that fast?
Nah, realistically.
I mean, they hold shit back from us.
Yeah, they have technology that we've never seen before.
Yeah, they hold shit back from us. OD.
Bro, you gotta think about this. Like,
OD.
look at your boy Elon Musk. In 5 years, what this nigga's accomplished with that SpaceX shit, bro.
That's real
like
life.
this for the
Wild.
first time ever. You've had a private company take astronauts up into space, nigga,
to the
International Space Station.
I ain't think of that. I ain't think of that.
Company.
Like,
Nigga,
I ain't think of that.
he getting money.
Granted, he is getting funding like from NASA and shit because they're like, we don't want to do this shit no more. Just take the bread.
Yeah, I mean, he getting contract. But
He's getting
to
billions
develop
from
that
the
shit,
government.
that's all out of his
Yeah.
pocket. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
not
that's
out of his
the
pocket at this point.
not now, but in the beginning, nigga.
Yeah, and really, it's how much he definitely put mad money into it.
Yeah.
But like, I watched some shit where he was basically just saying like, yeah, you know, I wanted to learn about rocketry, so I just read some books, like light shit.
Read some books.
Yeah, and,
Some-
you know,
threw
this is
some
crazy
money at
shit.
it.
and I thought of some, and just had some ideas.
What's son that owned Virgin Records for the longest?
Richard Branson.
He been trying to do this shit for forever.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then what's the name just popped on the scene.
and just did it.
It's a fact because I remember he was going to space, wasn't he?
Your boy Jeff Bezos doing the same thing.
yeah, they got some
know
shit
something
called
we don't
Blue.
know.
It's
Yeah.
Blue something, right?
What happened? Well, talk to me.
He trying to do some rocket shit, the same shit that Elon did.
Yeah.
He trying to do the same shit.
He's got his own space company. Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
What are they trying to? What are they trying to do?
they trying. That's what they do.
Yeah,
they
they
did
trying.
shit.
Yeah, right.
Well,
What are they
yeah,
trying to do?
sure.
They're trying.
Your boy Elon Musk turned up on him. Rockets that land and could be reused.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So
You never
shit.
seen him on Joe Rogan's podcast? Elon Musk.
Yeah, I watched that shit.
The second one started creeping me out, bro.
why?
Because
started talking
he's
about-
because
That nigga's a
it's
robot.
bro, it's
That nigga's a robot. That's
bro.
why.
Did you hear his concept of like a multi-planet race?
No.
So basically, he was saying
Probably don't.
as humans, we need to be a multi-planet race to like really survive. Because after this Earth is gone, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like basically I'm started thinking like, damn, like we're dead ass mining our planet until whenever, right? So now we got to go to another planet to mine that planet. Then it's going to go to another planet. And then he basically started talking about, like, you know how the concept of Star Wars and Star Trek, how it's a federation, and you know what I'm saying? He's basically like talking about that.
I mean, that's gonna happen.
I mean, like,
if
we leave Earth,
if our species gets to the point where they can spread across.
You ever seen
solar
Expanse?
systems. No, but I heard
that shit is fire.
So basically, but and see that
It's the same shit.
Talk to me.
but so that's the thing though. Rich people they've been planning for that for forever now.
You got people in that show. You got people who live on Mars, like it's a colony on Mars. Like they can't come to Earth because they bones, like because they grew up on Mars and lived in Mars. They can't come to Earth and shit because they bones ain't strong enough. Then you got people who live in deep outer space.
So they're Martians, straight up.
Yeah.
And there's people that live out in like the fucking asteroid belt.
Yeah, they call them the belters, and them niggas they mine shit off the asteroids.
Because that's the thing, like the asteroids aren't just rocks, like they're full of
them shits is minerals,
metals and shit. So like that's the point, like when we get to the point where we can go out and
whoever does
out here, like,
whoever does that is gonna be the richest person
because they were talking about they were talking about essentially like because he was like they was talking about aliens because you know how Joe Rogan always talks about aliens like you know what I mean so Elon Musk was like there's no aliens, like I've looked into it, like if there was any evidence I would have seen there's no aliens, we're the first. That's what he was getting at, like we're the first. So it's like, nigga, we got to start getting on this shit. Like, that shit creeped me out, bro. I'm sorry. That shit just creeped me out.
Can't be the first.
No. So that's the one thing is that everyone always thinks like, there's other beings that are way more. What if we're
the first?
We have no fucking evidence that we know of technically that says that there's any other race that like we could literally be the only life in the universe.
Facts.
I mean, the odds.
That's not crazy. That's not crazy.
Fucking nuts.
There's like accounts of other like species coming to Earth. Supposedly, Egypt and shit.
My thing is this: there's so many different solar systems
which it's improbable.
There could be another race or another thing, but they might not have the technology to reach us, and we ain't got the technology to reach them.
And like what people don't realize is that like we're not just sitting in space. Like
we're
the
moving.
sun is moving through space at like 18 million miles or some crazy wild, Supposedly, right?
He's a flat earther.
OD a flat earther.
So
not Jack.
We haven't had one of these podcasts. I don't think. Let's talk about
I
it.
done lit up some weed. Niggas talking crazy in this bitch.
Nah. So are you really on that flat earth shit?
I mean, I feel like that with new technology, old shit needs to be relooked at, retaught, and there's more facts to be given now. You feel me? About certain shit that we were taught. Because we've clearly been lied to. It's shown that we've been lied to about a lot. So
the moon landing.
The moon landing is crazy.
You don't think we've been to the moon?
Looks wild crazy. I don't know, bro. There's a lot of shit that says that we haven't been. You feel me? Compared to just the one thing saying that we did. You feel me?
So these
what are you talking about?
These Mars rover.
I was just talking
the
about
Mars rover shit kind of is like weird for me personally.
Yeah.
Because it's
rovers
like
are weird. You seen that dog they let loose in like the Bronx the other day? Like,
that robot dog,
shit looks crazy. So
that
I mean,
cop robot, that's crazy.
Definitely have technology. You feel me? So it's like
that's Boston Robotics.
We
could have a circle of Earth.
But the thing is, like, they've had to test that out somewhere. Like, where were they using that shit at?
What, the robot shit?
Yeah,
in like the deserts of Nevada,
of Yemen,
like Iron Man and shit.
Nah, they've had videos of like Boston Robotics labs and shit. But some of them shits you try to push them over, them shits don't knock over.
But see, I didn't ask. Listen, I didn't say that. I
said, talking about the rover shits?
No, I'm talking about like that dog, for example.
Yeah,
they're not just gonna put something like that on the streets of New York City without it being tried, true. You know
you mean probably like in other countries?
Yeah, like where they like because I've never heard or seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
you've never seen them shit?
But I've never seen it like out somewhere being used by a military. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
We wouldn't though.
Why not?
Why would we see them fucking
testing? Right.
If that shit glitches and fucking kills the operator,
but my point is like
on CNN.
Where did they move that? Where did they like train that shit at?
Not train it. It's not a real
lab.
dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where did they?
It's a robot.
So not trained. So what's the word I'm looking for?
A company
Test it
developed.
out.
What do they develop?
Where do they? Yeah. Like who they test that shit on?
Not even test it. Where they
develop it?
Not even developed.
They pulled
I
funding.
guess
for that
test
shit.
is the better because like, so a lot of the shit that our police have is military shit
yeah.
that they used to use. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Surplus.
That it was like, oh, this was proven to work in Afghanistan or Iraq or wherever they are.
Just like them big ass
Africa,
fucking truck tank shits that all these police.
Right, yeah.
Them niggas, man. Albany police got one of them shits kicking in weed spots left and right.
Right. For no reason.
Yeah, just because you can use it.
Just because I got the thing that they had on fucking Sicario.
Oh, you used to
You know what I'm saying? From the first scene of Sicario. They just got that shit, so they're just murking niggas, right? But like nah, like that shit, like they've used that a lot somewhere. You know what I'm saying? For them to feel comfortable enough to put that shit
You
out.
think they use that over in Yemen and shit?
Maybe.
They used it to extract.
Send fucking robot dogs with the fucking special forces instead of real dogs. If you can, because like if
and like high risk.
Nah, they sending them real dogs like this. It ain't nothing. Niggas don't care about them shit.
nah, them shits are worth a lot of money, but
Nigga, so is like the motherfucking Navy SEALs, bro. Navy SEAL, they spend like $1.5 million on a nigga just training them up.
Oh my god!
I was watching this shit with Joe Rogan and the Navy SEAL niggas talking about it. It's like, bro, police, they don't train enough. Like we train for 4 or 5 years. Yeah, we train for 4 or 5 years before we actually see live combat situations, and we're training constantly before we even. You know what I mean? Do a tour, come back and you train it for 6 months. Go do another tour for 6 months.
It's like you do a tour for 6 months, come back, train for 18 months.
Yeah.
Do a tour. You're like, you know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying, but what he was doing, like when he was fighting in Iraq, he was in fucking
Fallujah.
He was in fucking Ramadi.
Yeah, Ramadi and Fallujah. I follow son.
Yeah, nah, his podcast is crazy.
Yeah.
Too. He be having like World War II, like fucking like he had like a World War II guy talking about like fighting in the Pacific and shit, and then he had like dudes that were like fucking Maccabee Sog dudes.
Yeah, the original
in Nam.
Yeah, the original motherfucking
special forces and shit. Like basically like the Army Delta Force, like the predecessor, like you know what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna front the shit that was wacky when that one nigga was talking about in Nam. These niggas used to have to go in like the underground dens.
Yeah, the fucking.
And he was like, the one nigga was like,
tunnels and shit.
Motherfuckers would always stop when it came to water. Like they'd always, cause them niggas Americans would throw smoke down there, and what they would do so the smoke don't get to like wherever they living at, they would have like a dip with water, and you would have to literally go in that shit, swim over to the other side. The nigga talked about the one time the nigga went down there with like a flashlight and a fucking gun or some shit,
just a pistol,
and the nigga had to go under the water. Flashlight didn't work, so the nigga started airing them niggas out, and he had to, like, the flash from the gun lit up the room so he knew where niggas was at.
That's crazy.
The wild Makarov.
Word.
Lighting that shit up.
Like I said, Makarov.
Like imagine you in a dark ass tunnel, nigga, and you hit water. I'm not going in that water. Like, I'm not, bro. You gotta have some balls, nigga. I'm not going in that water. I don't know what's in that water,
bro. It was a draft.
So
what?
Nigga, that was survival. Nigga, survival. You gotta do that.
There's this dude. His name is like John Stryker Meyer or some shit. Like, and he writes books about this shit. But
Stryker.
Yeah, nah.
Ron Stryker.
Nah, like real shit. He looks like a regular white dude. You know what I'm saying? Like a regular dude, and he was in some like it'd be him and like 2 or 3 other Americans and like maybe like 7 like South Vietnamese fucking dudes fighting platoons of fucking Viet Cong. You know what I'm saying? Like hundreds of people by themselves.
Undertrained Viet Cong kamikaze.
Bro, 10 people versus 1,000 and you live to talk about that?
Like Sparta.
Bro, that's really crazy. Like,
that's mad people you killing.
Like
just murderers. They came back and got a Harley, bro.
Real shit. That's what happened. Nah, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, a lot of
they came back and got a Harley.
A lot of dudes came back from Nam and made biker gangs. That's real shit. But like not these. Like these dudes were really That's shout out to the fucking men and women of our armed forces.
Yes.
Because thank you for your service.
Thank you for it. Thank you.
Thank God they wasn't like Trump.
I guess. But yeah, I don't know, man. Oh my God,
Yo, Texas. Let's talk about Texas.
What
about it?
Texas?
Opening up, 100%.
Yo, yeah.
Capacity.
So listen, I was
Right
in.
after like a big ass flood and shit.
Whoa.
Like, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Wildin'. I don't know, bro.
Fuck it.
Georgia.
They're gonna be the experiment. Georgia.
You think Georgia next?
Georgia
been
been
open.
closed.
Nah,
bro.
Florida's 100% next.
Atlanta, like
Florida's 100%
Florida's
next?
100%. Listen, I was in Florida
Yeah.
last week.
Yo, the shit that you said about being in the corner store.
Yo, listen. Definitely didn't have a mask on in the corner store. I'm not gonna lie to you.
dude.
So
What did Shorty say?
all right, so listen. Me and my girl went to go visit her her sister and her roommate. It's funny. But anyway,
Let's talk about that.
So listen. So I went.
Dumb funny.
So I went. I was like, we got to the crib. First thing I'm like, yo, where can we get some weed? Blah blah. So she's like, hey, we can go get some weed. I'm like, I need Fonto.
You guys got some gas?
I mean, I had some.
Was
weed.
it good weed in Florida?
The first amounts of weeds I bought was good, and then after that, the second it wasn't doo doo, but it wasn't
That gas.
Hairy.
it wasn't that
It wasn't that.
it wasn't that
pressure.
it wasn't that.
It was Reginald. It was Reginald Miller.
Nigga said it was original.
Reginald Lamar.
Reginald Lamar Miller.
Not even that shit wasn't Reggie, but it wasn't the gas.
So you was at the store.
Oh yeah, so I'm like, yo, can I get some Fonto? Like, where can I get Fonto? You know, the hala, shalabala, hala.
Oh my god.
Right. So they're like, yo, we don't really got Fonto here. They got like Graba, which is Fonto. But I'm like, all right. But it's like not, you know how if we get it here, it's like in a clear thing.
Yeah.
It's in like a, you can't see through it type shit.
Oh, so they selling bag rubber.
Bad Graba,
And
yeah.
they just,
But
like-
so I walk in.
Not bad, Grabber.
I went to the ATM. So
shit is
mind you, they
censored.
had an ATM there that you could only, the max amount to take out was $100. So
Oh,
I was out of my element. I was like, oh god. You know what I'm saying?
Standing there for $5.
Word,
And it
just
costs
put my
about
card-
$5 to use, man.
Put my card back in mad times, getting money out. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a lick, right?
Spend $50 to get $200.
So niggas was watching you run
so,
the ATM
Nah,
up.
so I'm watching niggas because I'm not to no nigga, not
That's
me.
big New York, right?
Yeah, big New York. Facts.
Heard you.
I was out there on big New York time. Like,
Everywhere.
nigga, I'm from New York. I'm not. So, like for real,
Right.
that's what, and that shit works. But
It does.
people
Like, yo, you know Bobby Smurder? You know Bobby?
like, yeah, he just came home as soon as I leave. I'm going to
Yes,
see him.
I know
Bobby.
him.
Never.
I
Don't know that man.
I seen him perform once.
I know him as Robert, but
Robert
Mills.
you mean Robert Lamar Schmurda?
Robert Lamar.
Robert Lamar. You're ugly for that. So who's going to Texas first?
Nigga, he did not finish with his corner store.
Oh
story.
yeah, Els wants to hear this.
Yeah, I do. Cause
So listen. So
Nigga about to go to that same store and cop up.
no,
no, this nigga talking about I'm looking for an apartment right now.
Yeah, boy, listen. So I walk in the store, boom. I take some cash out the ATM a few times, and then there's a lady in line the whole time. Like, so there was one person in line. They got their shit and left. And this lady was in line the whole time. I'm taking money out, just talking shit, and then I just stop and listen to her. Cause I'm like, who's crazy in this store? It's Florida. Someone's gotta be crazy. This bitch is talking. So
Somebody needs a quarter.
type shit, yes. And that's really what happened because nigga, my nigga, she got mad shit, and the nigga was like, hello, 22.69, and she was like, oh hell no, I only got 22.50 for you. Like she was good, like
Wild over that 19
yeah,
cents.
yeah, wild boy. Like she was like, I ain't got it, and give me a pack of gum, and the nigga gave her a pack of gum. Like nigga was boy. Like, he's used to the abuse, right? And I'm not trying to look. I'm not. You not talking to me like that. So. She's like, give me the gum. And then she turns. I'm like, you heard her. You know what I'm saying? And then he's like,
You better get that going.
better get that good word. And then, yeah, so.
Nigga.
Gave her the gum, right? So then, like, she didn't pay this nigga, and she's taking her shit, and she's like, let me move out the way so you can do your transaction. I'm like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad respectful because it's down south.
You seen like Tanya, that she was like Tanya from Grand Theft Auto? That's who you ran into?
Nah, she was an older black woman, had to be like close to 50, if not older than 50. Like she was up there. She had a shaved, like not a baldy, but had like a like a fade type haircut. It's Florida. You know
She
what
had
I'm
the
saying?
boosie.
She had a shorter boosie. She didn't have the full boosie badass. You know what I'm saying?
She had a half boosie.
Somebody's
She had the-
auntie, goddamn.
Definitely big auntie energy. That could have been my auntie. That could have been my auntie, bro.
Big auntie.
Could have been my auntie.
All right, so
Real
get to the
so
the
right.
punch.
So nah. So like she's like 22. Shit, someone's gonna have to suck the meat out this pussy. Like I forgot what she was saying. Yeah, she was bugging, bro. She's like, and then so I'm sitting there like I'm gonna have to eat this bitch pussy or something because I'm just trying to buy some grabba.
She looked at Kanan like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, I definitely was out. Look, so mind you, I'm coming from New York to Florida. As soon as I'm out there in some fucking Adidas track pants and a wife beater off rip. Like, don't care what, nigga, it's warmer than it was where I was, nigga. I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like, and but she kept saying that someone's gonna have to suck the life out this pussy. And then the nigga finally was like, I'm married, or some shit. And then she was like, not you.
I'm married.
Not you. I'm talking about my nigga. He's gonna have to suck the life out this pussy. I'm like, oh,
What is wrong
sweaty
with you?
Florida pussy.
So I'm like, yo, this is amazing. Like, what is this?
I love this ratchet.
I love this ratchet
I love
shit.
this ratchet shit.
I love this.
You say
ratchet
no to a
shit.
ratchet pussy, Juicy J and Kanan can't. Like, we both. That's my man's. You know what I'm
I
saying?
definitely can't say no. Did you see Did you see Soulja Boy in?
No, listen. So like, I'm like, so as soon as I walk up to the counter, Shorty's like, "Oh, where you from? You not from around here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from New York."
Bitch read your whole
All
aura.
right. So I'm
Thought
like,
you had a dub.
yeah.
She's from Brooklyn.
Right. So I'm like, yo, where's the Fanto at? And then he's like, I left Fanto. Right. So I'm like, the grabber. So cause I seen it. So he grabbed. I'm like, grab two.
She's like 50 cents down there, right?
No, that shit was $5. And I was like, where I come from is $4. Here's $8. Give me a pack of Raws.
Blacked on him.
Right. And the Raws, he had the baby Raws. So I had to buy a pack of pure hemp Bob Marley's. Them shits are like that wide.
Said I went in there and got some easy wider.
Got some easy widers, boy.
Rolled up a nice joint.
Nice joiner. No, but yeah, bro. And then I was just like, after I seen her abuse this nigga, I knew what time it was.
I told him exactly.
He said, "Yo, give me some Skittles, nigga." Like,
told niggas where you was.
This nigga said, "Yo, I'm gonna take advantage of this."
Yeah, as soon as I, bro,
ox pussy.
Yeah, this ox pussy. This not like my ox. Salah's not taking this shit. Salah's like, "Yo, put this shit down and get the fuck out my store."
Salah, oh my god,
that's my boy, Salah. Shout out to Salah and the Eastern Ave Grocery.
What? In Cashville?
No, in fucking
he an
on
older
Eastern Ave.
he an older ballhead dude.
Racksville.
Oh, nigga got mad here.
Trapville,
He got the kind of hair Dutch wish he had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it used to be like that before the children, good brother.
Ooh.
You're 22 years old, my nigga. Like,
I'm 22.
I want to hear that. You were that kid at 12 years old.
Nigga shit is bad out here, bro.
Yeah, y'all shit. My shit is
my
healthy.
shit is still good.
I gave up years ago.
Yeah, son.
My shit's still
I
bad.
gave up years ago. But see me in the beard. What's up, nigga?
Man, fuck you, nigga.
Yo, so for our what you've been watching, we're gonna talk about.
Oh, why? Are we done?
Well, we're gonna end this. Yes,
No,
we got
I'm not
5
done.
minutes.
All right, cool. So what you been watching? I'm watching a few.
Coming to America. Did you see it yet?
I saw it. Did you watch
I didn't
it?
see it. No.
Doo-doo. You seen it?
Doo-doo, you're bugging.
I paid my Disney bill.
I thought I didn't. I liked how it started. I did like how it started, and then it started getting corny.
It did start getting corny, but that movie had quality laughs. Like, what do you expect? Like, what'd you expect? They couldn't make Coming to America 2.
I just don't like that they brought everything back. They didn't have to bring everything back.
But
Like,
that's what
discouraged me so bad.
You got to think about what the movie is. No one was like, we need a sequel to this movie. It's been 30. No, it's been 30 years. They did it on some. First off, I know. If Eddie Murphy was trying to make some type of little comeback, he made the fuking Dolomite movie, which was fire, mad funny, right?
I liked it.
Boy had bars,
right? And then so naturally, let's just make a Coming to America. Like, you're 30 years older, you could be the father now. Now you're the king. A new Coming to America, and you got to think about what type of time fucking Hollywood's on. They're doing a lot. They do a lot of nostalgic type of movies.
And I hate it.
No one asked for a new Terminator movie.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
Ever.
Nobody asked for fucking what else just came back? The Equalizer. Why?
On TV, no one asked for Queen
Why
Latifah.
is
as
Queen
Equalizer.
Latifah the equalizer?
Nobody asked for that. Nobody.
Oh my gosh, what you been listening to?
So wait. So what?
I've been listening to Wild Little Dirk.
So you were watching To Coming to America?
Yes.
I guess I could say that. Yeah.
I've been bumping that new Drake shit.
Drake. You
The 3-pack.
I liked the first track. Rick
I've been
Ross
listening
track,
to mad
Moved
wild
Me.
foreign music from
surprised me.
FIFA.
Why?
Yeah, bro.
It's fire.
A lot of fire music, bro. A lot of
So Dutch man, we're
a
gonna
lot of
end
shit that makes you move your shoulders.
we're gonna end the visual part. I want to thank you for
There's this
being
one song.
on the post.
Nope, I don't care. Fuck you. There's a song called "Scatter" by Fireboy, DML or some wild shit.
The fuck are
Niggas
you
wild
listening
African.
to?
Some FIFA shit.
Some African niggas.
Yeah,
Wild
some
shit.
yeah.
Some African drill.
Nigga said
London Dipset.
nah.
Make
You know,
sure-
France.
Make sure you like, you
Yo,
comment,
we
you
gonna talk about
subscribe.
foreign music in a second.
Foreign
Else.
music is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.